Good afternoon. My name is Kimberly Haynes. I'm the CWS State Director here based out of Houston, Texas. I have been working with refugees over 22 years, from exodus to refugee camps to resettlement to return. So I've had the blessing and the luxury of being able to accompany refugees in all of those places along the sphere of resettlement. I don't think Houston would be classified as the most diverse location in the United States without our refugee neighbors and friends and family that live throughout Houston.
Without refugees, Houston would lose its pulse. Our economy would be weaker, our communities would be less vibrant, and our children would grow up knowing less about the world.
Without refugees, Houston would be a very sad place. It would be very one note. I think diversity makes a community better.
Houston without refugees would be a very boring city.
What we want to stress is refugees are what make our city great.
I work in the Gulfton area, and the street we work outside of, you can drive up and down and feel like you've experienced the world. I was blessed to have refugees come into my life, and that's what cascaded me into a career of working for and with and alongside.
I don't know what drives them, but they're an inspiration to me, actually, to do this.
She's now at a place where she is flourishing. She just finished her first year of college and sent me a text last week telling me that she got all A's, and that feeling is better than anything in the world.
I take more from them than I ever am able to give to them. They have taught me family, they've taught me community, they've taught me resilience, patience, hope, compassion. It is always a lesson I get taught from my refugee community. It's an interesting honor to be a part of World Refugee Day and recognizing that we only have a day, and yet our society and our world celebrate individuals in all different facets. A refugee is a title, it is not a person, it is a place or a moment in time. So on this day of World Refugee Day, I do acknowledge that there's so much more we could do. That this World Refugee Day is quieter than most, and yet louder in a lot of different ways.
Houston City Council member Tiffany D. Thomas, representing District F, and I am so proud to be with you today. I'm also a lifelong community advocate, daughter of A-Leaf, one of the most diverse neighborhoods in the city and, quite honestly, the country. Today on World Refugee Day, I want to honor the strength, the courage, and the invaluable contributions of refugees, not just globally, but right here in our city. In my own experience, refugees have made Houston a better place by starting businesses, reviving our neighborhoods, teaching in our schools, and enriching our food, our language, and our traditions. I think of a Congolese mother in my district who fled violence and now leads a women's empowerment circle for other immigrant women, or the Afghan family who turned their trauma into advocacy. And without refugees, Houston would lose its pulse. Our economy would be weaker, our communities would be less vibrant, and our children would grow up knowing less about the world. Refugees don't just seek safety, they rebuild cities. They expand our definition of neighbor, of American, and of home. So today and every day we say you belong. We are better because you are here, and we'll continue to build a Houston where everyone has the chance to thrive.
What's up, everyone? This is Edward Pollard. I have the pleasure of serving as your Houston City Council member for District J. District J is Southwest Houston, the Galleria, Gulfton, Sharpstown, Braeburn, and A-Leaf. I've had the pleasure of serving on council for the last 6 years, and I am a native Houstonian. I grew up right here in Southwest Houston. I attended all HISD schools, and I've had the pleasure of representing you all in the most diverse district in the most diverse city in America. Well, we are a welcoming city, especially for refugees. And J City is a place where we want to find opportunity for all. What we want to stress is refugees are what make our city great. For World Refugee Day, we are finding ways in which to communicate with you all how to best utilize your council member. Recently, I had the pleasure of going to the Bahal Mart, which is off of Chimney Rock in the Gulfton area. It is an Ethiopian restaurant that is founded by immigrants. A family that came to our country with not a lot of money in their pocket. And they had to work hard, survive some of the challenges that our city presents, but lean on their faith and lean on their community to follow their passion and start this restaurant. And now they are a thriving restaurant for people all over the city to come and try their delicious Ethiopian food. And what I tell people all the time is that our district is made up of many stories just like this.